praises, all praises.
Yes, beautiful lesson, man. Beautiful lesson. That's why we need to know who we are, man, because these nations, man, they only are in power when we don't obey the Most High and keep His commandments. That's why all these heathens are flowing in this kingdom, innit? They got all the riches. You know, Edom might have all the gold. Ishmael might have certain oil in certain places. Do you know what I mean? They all have. What nation have not had some of the spoils? You know. So that's just a quick one on that. But yeah, man. So I want to bring out some news, man. A lot's been happening in the last week, couple weeks. Yeah, go on.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
Make it what?
And make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
That's right, man. So we've been standing on the watch. That's what we're meant to do. That's another commandment as brothers as well and sisters, to keep watch and see what's happening around us, to show what times we're in. You know what I'm saying? Go on.
Verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because I will surely come. I will not. It will not tarry.
That's right, man. These things are not. They're coming to pass now, man. We're seeing all these things happening around the world, isn't it? We're seeing, you know, Russia doing more things now, like, you know, with Ukraine, Taiwan and China. That's all rocky and that. They're about to kick it off. So yeah, man. And what's it? I'm gonna start on that one, because you know when you said abortion, that woman looked round. You could tell she was pro, innit? She, you know what I mean? Like, this is my, what was just said now, this is my body, innit? You know, I do whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, come on, man. But yeah, so look, there's some woman in America, she's running for like a governor like position or something. Her name's Stacey Abrams. Yeah, she said that, this is what she said. She said there's no such thing as a 6-week fetal heartbeat. So, you know, when the baby's 6 weeks, you know, when you get a ultrasonic, they put it on and you can hear a heartbeat. She's saying there's no such thing as that, yeah? And she's saying it is manufactured sound. It is a manufactured sound designed to convince people that men have the right to take control of a woman's body. So this is what these and she's an Eve as well. This is what they're doing, innit? They're indoctrinating our women to think that they have power over everything, you know what I mean? That they want to make them in control, like what it says in Isaiah, you know? But yeah, if you want, you could get me Isaiah 5 and 20. Yeah? You want that one first?
No. Go. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Finish on 21.
Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes, and prudent in their own sight.
That's what I mean. The way this woman's standing up and shouting this thing, she believes that she's wise, you know, and that she's making a stand for women, and how women are, you know, they can do this thing if they really want to. But it's murder, man.
This is Psalms 106 and 37. Yea, they sacrifice their sons and their daughters unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they sacrifice unto the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood. Thus were they defiled with their own works, and went a whoring with their own inventions.
And that's plain, man, because these abortions, what they're doing, they're actually sacrifices. You know, you don't know what they're doing to these things when the women go into the clinics. You know, and you know, Moab, I've heard that Moab, they get down on all that fetal stuff. Do you know what I mean? Eating fetal, like babies, dead babies. Same with Edomites. Do you know what I mean? So they're all in this together, man. This is woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, man. Go on, you got something?
These Ethiopians are everywhere, man.
Yeah, man, they're out in force today, innit? For real. So what's it? The pound as well. The pound has fallen to a 37-year low against the dollar, as you know, the tax cuts, yeah, in the biggest tax cuts in 50 years. And what's it? Wall Street's biggest investors are continuing to sound the alarm, basically saying that something's about to happen. You know, and I see that thing that you put out on the TikTok about the 24th, innit? And how, you know, something could be happening, but these elites know what's gonna happen, innit? We're not, you know, they know what they're doing. They're setting things up, you know what I mean, to do. So if you can get me a Genesis 47 and 15, Baba Kushar. Yeah, 15. Because this ain't nothing new, man. You know, the economy is gonna crash, innit? That's inevitable. You know, that's in the Bible, and that's been spoken from the beginning. So I'll bring that again.
Genesis 47 verse 15. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in their presence? For the money faileth.
And that's what's happening now. What's up?
One question. What's the real name of God?
What nationality are you?
Colombia.
Colombia. Okay, alright. Sorry? What do you think it
The
is?
thing is, because I read many things.
Yeah.
Now, in the world, many people don't say now the name of God, no Jehovah.
No.
It's
What
Yahweh.
do you think it is? Yahweh. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Go on, bring it out.
This is Exodus chapter 20 and verse 7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for Yahweh will not hold him guiltless that take his name in vain.
So yeah, we can't be saying any other name like Jehovah or Yahweh. That's taking the Most High's name in vain. Like you just brought out, Yahweh is the name of the Most High, the Heavenly Father. You know, if you do your research, because remember, this is written in Hebrew. The
Hebrew.
yes,
Yeah.
first, and
Because
was
Jesus-
translated
Because Jesus Christ was Hebrew.
Hebrew. Yeah, he was an Israelite. Yes, from the tribe of Judah. But so, if you go into the Hebrew, which we have done,
No, that is,
that's the name of
Paleo Hebrew.
yes, that's the name of the
Because
Most
I
High.
studied Paleo Hebrew.
Yes, so this is the Yah, Ha, Wa, Ha. So Yahweh.
Very perfect.
You see what I mean? So that's the Most High's name.
Why
The thing is, the name is
Yes.
very holy
Yes,
name.
yes, the
You
heathen.
must do the name just for Satan.
Yes,
No.
we brought it out earlier. The heathens can't. The heathens, the other nations can't utter his name.
I got this, man.
Go on.
This is Psalms.
Wait,
Yahweh.
one more.
Yahweh. So the name is Yahweh, and the Messiah, the Hamashiach, his
That's
name
from
is
Mashiach.
not Yeshua. It's Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai. That's who they're ignorant. Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Can you say
Yes,
Yahweh?
in Spanish it's Yahushua.
No.
Yes,
In
Yahushua.
Hebrew, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh
That's it
Shai.
in Hebrew. That's the original.
Alright.
Go on.
So this how you don't say Yahushua. Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, and Yahweh, right? So this is Psalms 83 and verse 18. That men may know that.
On quickly, yeah, because you know. So get me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Because yeah,
So
14
many
and
people is very well
8. Go on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 8. And the swine, because
And the swine.
What's swine? Swine. SW.
Pig.
Pig, swine,
Pork.
yeah.
and the swine, because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcasses.
You're not meant to eat pork. You do eat pork. Yeah, no pork. That's a commandment. You just said
But
it.
not too much. I don't like too much, but
Yeah, but
sometimes
you just
because
said
my
it.
tradition in my country, many people eat pork.
Yes. You just said, so-called Jesus Christ said he's not changing.
Okay, but one question.
Go on.
So Jesus said that it's not the things
Matthews.
you eat that contaminate.
No,
It's
Matthews.
the things you say and you do because from your heart
19.
coming.
Yeah, but listen,
Remember that as well.
I get that, I
But
get
many
that.
people eat pork, and many understand, but try to kill his brother,
I
try
get that.
to steal things. The thing is, you must to follow the right thing. It's not the thing you eat that contaminate your body. It's the thing you might.
Yeah,
say
but
and
sin.
the thing you
Don't
think.
add sins unto sins, brother.
It's
Get me
right.
Ecclesiastes.
Because the Cheriah has, you know the Cheriah, the Cheriah Kefa.
yeah, what the cherry,
Yeah.
what?
Cheriah Kefa or Apostle Peter.
Peter.
Okay,
Keeper, Peter.
Have the
Vision.
dream vision.
Yes.
And the
Give
God
me,
show everything.
So Leviticus
And
20,
this-
25.
And the Spirit
You
of
can't
Jesus
add
Christ
sins
said,
unto sins,
you
bro.
can
Ecclesiasticus
eat
5 and
everything.
5.
Jesus Christ said to Peter, you can eat everything.
Listen, let's get
So wait, listen. You
This
can't
is the
eat.
book of
You can't eat.
I studied that, my friend.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter
No.
19 and verse 17. And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is Yahweh. But if thou want to enter into life, keep the commandments.
Do what?
Keep the commandments.
And not eating pork.
That's a commandment.
Not
So I
eating.
know you said it, Peter, that's not what he meant when he saw the vision. He didn't mean it's not what goes into you. That's a whole different, that's not what he meant. Because is Peter against the commandments?
I think in that time, just the Cheliac, the apostle people try to teach the old words to the Gentile people. Understand?
Yeah, but they kept the commandments. They kept the commandments. They wasn't against the commandments. Peter, Paul, God.
You see, like when you hear that verse, right? They called the children of Israel the lost. What are the children of Israel? They are lost.
Lost sheep.
Are they not called sheep?
Sheep is the
Read it.
sheep is the animal for the sacrifice. Sheep is the animal for the
One sec.
sacrifice.
We're going to show you something, right?
Jeremiah 50. Listen to this one, because you said, remember you were talking about, you saw the vision, right? You saw the right? So listen to this. That's what I mean.
This is the book of Jeremiah, verse 50 and verse 6. My people have been
Chapter 50, verse 6.
chapter 50, verse 6. My people have been lost sheep.
What?
But
My
people have been lost sheep.
So his people are lost sheep. Are people sheep? No. He's giving you a depiction of the characteristics of a person. So like it says, give me a Revelation. My people have been lost sheep. Hold it on that. Give me Revelation chapter 5 and 5. Hold that.
Hold that. You ready there? Yeah. Revelations 5. Five and 5, yeah?
Revelations 5 and verse 5. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah.
What?
The Lion of the tribe of Judah.
So, look,
Mashiach.
so the lion. So that you can be sheep, you can be lions. Does it mean that you can eat lions and you get me? You understand what I'm saying? What we do, we don't use that vision and think that's what it's talking about. Because we've already got the laws. And the Most High is not, we already read it. Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 14. 1 Corinthians 14. Malachi 6.
14. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion.
God isn't the author of confusion. He gives you laws, statutes, commandments, and just abide by it.
That's right.
That is truth. If it says don't eat pork, don't use a verse in the Bible, because it says that many can use the law unlawfully. You can use, a lot of people can use this Bible wrong to push wickedness.
That's right.
Because you can say, oh, that vision in Peter, that means you can eat anything, and that the commandment says not to do that. So the devil knows how to use the Bible as well. So you got to be careful of the devil trying to get you to eat pork. You get that, brother? They say, render your heart and not your garments, right? So now you can think you don't need to wear these clothes with the fringes, the tassels. But the commandments say, wear the tassels. You can figure out my heart is right, but your heart, it's a commandment. It's a commandment to wear these. Understand? So now you can say that your heart isn't with the Lord because you're not keeping the commandments. You understand? Alright, brother. Go on.
We are living in the last days.
Are you Native American? No. He looks like a native, isn't it? You're a brother. You're a brother. Colombia, Native America, Latinos, natives, you're a brother. You're the same people. We're Israelites. Alright, Yahweh. Hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh. Yahweh. Alright, he's our brother, okay? Go on, King, go on, King.
We are living in the
Last days. So what do you need to do to get into the kingdom? Keep these commandments. Alright, brother? Hold on to that, yeah?
I know many people is afraid. No, I'm afraid.
What's your nationality?
Colombia.
Oh, no. The Bible doesn't have Colombia in there. Revelations 21 and verse 12. We're living in the last days, right? So let's show you the
But
scripture.
it's good because Mashiach is coming.
And Mashiach's coming to do this. Revelations 21 12.
This is the book of Revelation 21 and verse 12.
Apocalypto. One more.
Revelation 21 and verse 12. And had a wall great and high,
So the kingdom of heaven, wall great and high.
and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of
The
Israel.
children of Colombia.
The children of Israel.
The children of Jamaica.
The children of
The children
Israel.
of Ghana.
The children of
The
Israel.
children of the Marowaks.
The children of
You
Israel.
can't be Marowak. You can't be Colombia. That's a so-called white man's name, Columbus. We can't be Jamaica or Ghana. We can't be black or niggers. We have to be Israelites. You understand? So what's your nationality in the Bible? Israel. Go on, Israel.
Because the people that believe in Yahweh,
Yahweh.
you know, the olive tree. We are the new people coming to the olive tree.
You're talking about the branches, yeah. You are the progenitors, the prodigal son.
Anything. My friend, I have
Here's the
number
prodigal
here.
son, isn't it?
I tell you, God bless.
It's the prodigal son, isn't it? The one where the brothers come in. and
Hasta
say,
luego.
He left us, man. He left us and he opened up his arms and he took him in, man. And he says, yo, come. I've been waiting for you, man. And that's the so-called black. Give me that Ezekiel quickly. Ezekiel 37. We've got to bring that out real quick. Because look, Judah's a flame right now, man. And Ephraim, Judah's a fire, sorry. And Ephraim's on flames, man. So we got to fan the flames, fuel the fire, put fuel to the flame.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37 and verse 18.
Bring it up.
And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick.
I make them what?
And make them one stick.
And they shall be in one mind. Salakia. And they shall be one in mine hand.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening, man. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are gathering together. But Shema Mashiach Yahushai, the guy never wanted to go to no Kemetan people. He didn't want to go check the Christian guy, because he says they're not saying Jehovah no more. So that must be a bit, they found out their forefathers have inherited lies. He wanted to come because he saw the Paleo Hebrew. He saw the root. And that is how a tree is formed, by the root, by the seed. We went to the seed of situations, man. And all praises, man. The Most High done that, man.
And he said he studied the paleo, innit? He said I was
Beautiful,
studying.
man. Yeah, man, he come out, you're asking good questions as well. Still, but you know, still
The best questions we got today.
yeah, but he's still, you know, he's still got to jump over that stumbling block, you know.
And the camera died, man.
Yeah, you got to keep the commandments.
That's what I'm
man.
saying. It's not about the camera, bro. Just let it roll,
no,
fam.
of course. You have to keep the commandments, man. So yeah, what was I going into? Yeah, the pound, innit, and how it's crushing and that. So yeah, if you want to bring that one out again, if you don't mind. It was Genesis, I think.
Genesis chapter 14 something.
Yeah, it was Genesis. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
And when money, Genesis chapter 47, verse 15. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth.
So there's nothing new under the sun, innit? So when the economy crashes and then the people don't know what they're gonna do, they're gonna be running out trying to look for the saints and the prophets, innit? Because this is the real money, man.
That's a good
the spiritual money, innit? You know, because nothing carnal is gonna be able to save you, man, in these days. Food, water, money, do you know what I mean? So this is why we need to get right now. Just like really, he should have heard that one.
Wisdom and
because
knowledge
now is the time. You know, he needs to keep the commandments now. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you got one.
Isaiah, yeah.
Which one is it?
33 and 6.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and the strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
That's the
man.
treasure there, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the real
Fearing the Most High, keeping His commandments is the real treasure. Do you know, that's what we need to have in these last days, man. Still, so yeah, beautiful, man. What's it? A quick one. There's been a few earthquakes around. Still, there was a 7.6 that hit Mexico, and it's triggered tsunamis all 1,500 miles away in the Death Valley National Park. There's been a 6.9 earthquake strike in Taiwan. Yeah, there's been a 4.4 earthquake in California. So yeah, it's an earthquake season right now. If you want to get me Psalms 18 and 7. And then another one, on the other one, there's a Hurricane Fiona, which has been producing like 50-foot waves in Bermuda, traveling at 125 miles per hour. It's going to go past Nova Scotia and hit Canada as well. So that's happening right now, and it's going past like New York, the East Coast and that. You got it?
And if you can't get me Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 4.
18 and 7.
Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 18 and verse 7. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundation also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was wroth.
Yeah, man. So the Most High is not happy right now still. So he's stirring up all these nations to do some foolery, you know, the earth's lamenting is you know, causing earthquakes, you know, volcanoes been going off, you know, storms, all of that. Go on, you got it?
Wisdom of Solomon.
That's it.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 4.
Oh, that's right.
For though they flourish in branches for a time, yet standing not fast, they shall be shaken with the wind, and through the forces of the wind they shall be rooted out.
Yeah, man, and that's what man. That's what he's doing. The Most High is bringing winds on earth. You know, we bring it out all the time that, you know, there's spirits created for vengeance. This is all the Most High's judgment, man. Just like he raises up a nation to judge us as a nation, he's doing the same thing with the earth and the elements. You know, all around the world. You got something? Yeah, go on, bring it out.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou shalt see part of the sign pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when thou shalt be seeing earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
That's right, man. I know we put this one out before. All the prophets, they had these visions, man. You know, you think Abraham didn't see these days that were going to come. You know, Ezra, he saw these days that were going to come. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, we can see it because we can put the prophecy to it. We're going through the scriptures and we're matching up what's going on right now. Like it said, measuring the times, you know? So yeah, what's it? And look, you just brought out uproars of the people in Iran. There's there's been protests, yeah, going on about women and about their rights, and women were setting their hijabs on fire. Yeah, a 22-year-old woman was killed by the police. She was arrested and killed by the police, yeah, for basically not wearing her woman's attire properly. Like, so her hijab was showing a bit of her hair. They arrested her, you know, they kind of I don't know if they beat her up, you know, I don't want to say that, but she died in custody, and now the people, like the women are out there in Iran, all causing an uproar and burning their hijabs. Bear in mind, people, this is Iran, you know. Like the law out there is still, they'll stone a woman to death out there. Yeah. Under Shiite law or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's what's happening in Iran. So yeah, man, you know, what can I say on that, man? And yeah, a large part of the internet in Iran's been cut off as well. So, you know, they've shut down internet in most parts of in Iran so that they can deal with this, innit? So, you know, people have been dying as well. I'm sure there's been like more than 10 or something shot dead, like men, this is. So yeah, like what you got? You got anything?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men, right, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and cause all and the cause of all of their actions shall be in their power, shall stand in their power.
Yeah, man, so they're taking it in their own hands now to go out and kind of like rebel against the government and in Iran. So that's showing you a lot now, man. You would never hear that. That's why in Afghanistan, when the Americans left and that, you know, and the Taliban, they took over. That was it. It was a shutdown, man. Women couldn't come out, women couldn't go to college, all of that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's under that Islamic law.
Order.
Yes, yeah, but I mean that. Yeah, that's order. But I'm saying you know, they have a law out there, innit? An Islamic law where, you know, certain things, you know, it's part of order.
It's their order.
Yeah, it's their order.
Yeah, let
Obviously,
them do their thing.
You know what I mean?
Let them do their thing.
Yeah, we you know, we allow our women to do certain things, innit? You know what I'm saying? But over there, there's no leniency.
Our women are harlots in the streets, bro.
Yeah.
Just say it how it is,
Yeah,
bro.
that's it, man.
Our women, what we allowing our women to do, bro?
Yeah, so yeah, man.
Our women will go off onto the left side, and what we gonna do, cuz? Oh, we're Israelites, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't got that, bro.
It is what it is.
It is what
man.
it is, fam.
For
We got
real,
by the grace and power of Yahweh Shem Yashai that they keep vibes of the Most High, and that's like Sarah did, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
If not, bro, what we got, bro? We're gonna go phone the feds, say, oh, this damn Hebrew Israelite guy, and what, fam? We ain't no Joy Morgan, R.I.P. Joy Morgan, and that, bro. Come on. We ain't gonna do that, fam. We're not gonna do that. Maybe them guys in the purple clothes might do something like that. Or,
and we brought it out as well
or
in the Corinthians.
or the IS, whatever you guys, they might do something. But we're not gonna do that, fam. We're not gonna kill no woman for no. You get me?
Anything,
That shall not kill, fam.
Seriously, even hit our women, like, come on, there's no point. Why are you gonna hit your woman?
And if she's become an enemy to you, love going enemy, fam.
Yeah,
You're meant to love her and pray for her, bro.
That's it. That's
You know what I
it.
mean?
That's that. We didn't get it. Still be wise as serpents and
Harmless as a dove.
Because that's really what it is, man. With our neighbours, you know. Obviously, we have to try and live peaceably with all men as well. Like, we ain't out here trying to cause fights and want to fight people, but we're giving thus saith the Lord, innit? So if we're going to be persecuted for that, and you know, harm comes our way, then that's what the Most High told us was going to happen. That's the sacrifice that we have to do. That's why we give our bodies as a living sacrifice, you know. So yeah.
With the Nazarite news, anyone we can just chime in.
Yeah, man. Anyone got anything to bring out? You know, just make sure you bring it out.
Want to say something on the matter? This is the time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got something? No, on that one, I'm done on that one.
Yes,
Something else, go on.
So yeah, we got Vladimir Putin as well, sending death threats to America and to the rest of the world about if they saying that he suspects that America's been selling arms to Ukraine. That's why their forces have rised up. Now Putin saying that he's gonna
mobilize.
He's gonna mobilize and he's about to set off them nukes. You know, like, and people are walking around not knowing and erring to understand what's going on. But we've been bringing this out week in, week out, in season, out season, months. Brothers across the globe have been doing this. Across the four winds have been doing this. So this is the book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that I will burn, that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, but it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So these are things that are coming. They're going to set war against each other. And you got what? Isaiah 54:16. Yeah. Get that real quick, because we know these scriptures, man. We know these are the times that's coming. God, this is the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 64 and verse 15. Behold, Yahweh will come with fire with his chariots like a whirlwind.
That's what, 60 what? That's not 60.
60, 66. So like that's not the one I want. That's a good one. There it is. 54. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal in the fire, and that bringeth full the instruments of his work, and have created a waster to destroy. So these are the things that have happened in the Most High. He uses, like I was saying, raises up nations to show his power and his strength. But then he's gonna bring them down in these last days, man. He's letting Satan fight against Satan to destroy themselves. But in the end, We already know, probably at the beginning, that we're going to be persecuted for this. So when we're doing these works, some of us are going to be cast into prison and have to go through the trials and tribulations, as it references in Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. So these are just times for us, and we rejoice in these times. Because if we're doing the work in righteousness sake, you know, Matthew chapter 5 and verse 10, you know, blessed is he that's persecuted for righteousness sake, man. And when people speak all manner of wickedness against us, because it's going to come to that time where the Amos 8 and 11 is going to kick in, and you ain't going to get the words of the Lord, and they're going to be looking for us. And we can say that we've done the works, but then it's the Most High that's going to do the judgment now.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
So these are things that are just happening, and it's happening on a rapid pace now.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Because I was gonna go into that, but brother brought it out, isn't it? Straight. That's why we're all on one accord, isn't it, man? Straight up, because yeah, like you said, man, Biden trying to accuse Russia of making reckless and irresponsible threats. Do you know what I'm saying? Talking about they violated something in the UN cause and all that. And you know, they've been having UN meetings as well, where Russia's just been walking out. They're not involved in it, innit? They don't want to hear it. Do you know what I mean? So that's showing you that they're above they're above that law, that United Nations law that they're keeping together. Do you get what I'm saying? And what's it on that? Look, what was you saying about yeah, look, Putin as well is rushing through the testing of his deadly mystery hypersonic nuclear missile with an unlimited range. So whatever he's dealing with, he's pushing it through quicker now because of what's happening.
But they got Satan 2 and now they got a Satan 3 now.
Possibly.
Satan 1 ain't even...
Hypersonic as well with no...
Satan 1, Satan 2...
No range on it.
Hashtag 3 coming, bro.
Man said there's no range on it. Unlimited range. You get me?
Is that Satan 2 or 3?
This is another one.
Is that another one?
They're
That's a
rushing
3?
through testings of another one. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's seconds, bro.
Hypersonic.
And these things, they let off like little, the little flares and all of these dodges and that.
Hear this now.
If somebody tries to attack it, it goes.
Yeah, go on.
That's why their missile defense system can't contend with what they
Missile
defense system that the Americans got can't contend with what's
Yeah, and they know that. That's why when we brought that out about
the simulation
tests, they lose all the time. Even with China, they will lose.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 12 and verse 25. And Yahweh knew their fault and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
Psalms 10
and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall his kingdom stand?
That's right, man. And that's what's happening, isn't it? They're dividing against each other, and this is when it's all going to kick off. Soon as one nuke goes, because really, and first of all, they're going to do like an EMP attack. That's what's really going to happen. Because once that happens and everything's down, and then bombs start going off, there's no one that they can actually pinpoint it on. Do you know what I mean? If everything's all running and there's a missile coming towards us, people are all filming it, it might even say Russia on the side of it. You get what I'm saying?
That's the EMP, you can't even film it.
Yeah, if it's an EMP attack, that's it, it's done. Well, have you got that?
The book of Psalms 10, chapter 10, verse 14. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite, to require it with thy hand, and the poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless.
Well, carry on.
Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none.
Yeah, man. So that's what we're doing, isn't it? The Most High is gonna seek out these wicked people. They're gonna get caught in their own devices, man. Like the brother brought out as well earlier. Like they might press a nuke. The Most High might have it that it just goes off there, innit? And nukes up the whole lot. Do you know what I mean? You got another one? Go on.
Jeremiah 23, verses 19. Behold, a whirlwind of Yahweh is gone forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind. it shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked.
Right, man, upon the head of the wicked. And the wicked is all these other nations, man. It's not just Esau, man. Do you know what I mean? We've got all these other, we're going into it, like, we've seen a load of them today. The Ethiopians. Wicked, man, wicked. What's it? Another thing as well, yeah? They're giving anti-radiation tablets out in Poland. Yeah, and I watched this program, yeah, called Chernobyl. I don't know if brothers watched it. And it was about the actual plant that went off in Ukraine, innit? It's actually there today. Yeah, and what it is in there was a woman who's like studied all like this stuff, you know, like the chemical stuff and that. And she gave her secretary pills. They were giving her iodine, they're called iodine pills, that kind of help your blood kind of go with the radiation. Do you get me? So they're giving out pills in Poland, getting ready for something that's about to go down. And then not just that, what does it say? Hundreds of Russians are fleeing to Finland as well, because Putin's telling everyone, look, the mobilization. So basically what he's doing is he's getting the army together again now to push more forces into Ukraine. Yeah, because they're saying, I don't know, we don't know, innit? It's all propaganda, but they're saying that the Ukrainians are having them up. And if you look at certain videos and that, you do see like a lot of dead soldiers, Russian soldiers. You know, they got the Z on their vehicles and all that. Yeah, you're seeing a lot of them abandoned and everything. You get me?
That's why Vladimir Putin saying that he thinks that the US has been doing under the table dealings with them.
Yeah.
Have they got so strong and they're pushing back now? Like,
yes.
Ukraine's taken back most parts of their country now,
Exactly.
and Putin's like, nah, it's not making sense to me. You're definitely doing like dodgy dealing.
Yeah. See. So yeah, man, it's gonna get peaker, man. It's gonna get peaker still. Another thing on this whole Putin thing. So what's it? Another former Putin ally dies after falling down several flights of stairs, making it 8 now. Now think about this. It's making it 8 people now that have mysteriously died since the war of Ukraine.
Didn't you see that thing with?
You get me?
Didn't you see that thing with what's his name?
Go on.
Johnson.
I'll give you a call.
Alright, sweet.
Didn't you see that thing with Johnson?
What? Boris.
Boris.
No, what?
At the witch's thing.
No. What
And he's walking down the stairs, and then something just pushes him. I don't know what pushed him, bro. And something just, I don't know, bro, some spirits and that. Man just falls down the stairs because he's walking down the tip. I might have gave way. His legs might have just gave way. But it looks like he got pushed, bro.
No way.
And I was like, what pushed him? Because man just drops down the stairs in front of all of the Harrys and all the guys and all the Andrews and that Camillas. just rolling down the stairs. And he should have broke his face, man.
Yeah, I know.
But still, yeah.
I know.
Man dropped and that. That was funny still. Have you not seen it?
No, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show. I'll send it to the group.
Yeah, but I didn't see that one still. So yeah, like that's what I mean. People are he's killing off his people, man. You know, because they were against his whole Ukraine movement. That's why it says former Putin allies. So they were with him at one point. Now they've separated. He's done the whole Ukraine thing and he's killing them. Remember last time I brought out one of them fell out of a hospital window. You get me? Yeah, man. He's killing these lot off still. Now this one, I'll end it on this one now. Yeah. What's it? A top Russian official now, yeah, called Dmitry Medvedev, just quoted the Book of Revelation to describe America's soon fate. So he's been watching some Israelites. He's been watching some breakdowns, and he's brought it out on national TV, bro. Talking about wait, and when this is what he says, and then the Western nations will not be able to sit in their clean homes, laughing at how they carefully weaken Russia. Yeah,
What's he
everything will be on fire around them. Their people will harvest their grief in full. The land will be on fire and the concrete will melt. Medvedev wrote before citing a Bible verse from Revelations 9 and 18. Gotta get that. This is what he brought out. You get me? This is what this guy brought out. And I see another thing before you get that. On telly, one of, you know, like they have, what they call them, like pundits, that sorts. I don't know, what is that on everything though, like a journalist? Yeah, so a Russian pundit on a news channel in Russia is talking about, oh yeah, what's it, and England, because they're talking about Putin and what he's going to do with that, and then he's like, yeah, but what about England? They're the root of all the evil, you know, so why don't we just, we need to nuke them first. He actually said we should have done it on the Queen's funeral day, innit? He actually said it, bro. I'll find it and I'll send it. He said he should have done it on the Queen's funeral day.
Just to prove a point.
Because all the nation leaders were all there. Do you get it?
Perfect day.
Man said that, you know. No joke. I'm gonna get the video. I'll send it to the brothers. So yeah, what was it? Revelations 9 and 18. This is what the guy brought out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 9 and verse 18. But these three were the third part of men killed by the fire and by smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths.
Yeah, man. So this is what this guy's bringing out.
That's the horseman, isn't it?
Yeah, like, you know. But little did he know, he's part of it too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, that 1/3, man, that's all of us, you know. You get what I'm saying? That's not just America.
Russia, yeah.
So yeah, man, I don't know, like, on that, has anyone else got anything
No,
else?
because if you read Ezekiel, bro.
Go on.
Yeah, man, because like you said, they're not exempt from it.
Yeah, man.
So
they're
if you go
get
to
theirs too.
Ezekiel, if you go 38.
Ezekiel 38.
Yeah, bro.
Go 39.
Yeah, go on. You have that over here?
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna
Find it if you enjoy.
39 and 11.
Ezekiel. Let me drop this stuff a bit. Yeah, so yeah, go to Ezekiel chapter 39. No, your icon said 11.
23.
No, your icon saying it's not.
11 is good. Still, it's good.
Yeah, start at 1.
This is Ezekiel 39 and verse 1. Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against Gog and say, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and leave but the sixth part of thee, and will cause thee to come up from the north parts, and will bring thee upon the mountains of Israel, and I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand.
And what?
And I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand.
Yeah, so the nuclear weapons ain't gonna work against the children of Israel.
Right.
Like you said, it's gonna work against you guys, but that, what was it? Is it 75% of the world, or two? Third, yeah, 2/3, yeah. Oh, what's that? 66.6%. You guys are gonna burn, man. The Most High is gonna protect the children of Israel, who He wants to protect, man.
Right.
And smoke the bow out of your hand with the elect doing them things, man. And Yahweh Shai doing them things, man. What?
And I will cause thine arrows to fall out of thy right hand. Thou shalt fall upon the mountains of Israel.
So the bow is the machinery that they use, and the arrow is the nuke itself. Alright, so he's gonna destroy the machinery, move the bow, you get me, like blow the bow away.
Thou shalt fall upon the mountains of Israel, thou and all thy bands, and the people that is with thee. I will give thee unto the ravenous birds of every sort, and to the beasts of the field to be devoured.
Hey, look, the Russians ain't getting away, man. Gog ain't getting away. You're gonna get eaten by birds and beasts and that. Yeah, that's what the brother was saying. Russia just thinks, oh yeah, Revelations is talking about us. Or before, no. If you was listening, if that guy was listening to this Hebrew Israelites carefully, you would have heard Ezekiel 39, bro. Alright? Prophesy against you guys, man. We're prophesying against Russia as well, man. Don't ever think, oh yeah, we've been sweet talking and smoothing with the Russians, bro. Because they want to destroy America and England. To hell with Russia, and to hell with England, man. To hell with America, man. We can give a damn, man. Alright? All of them need to burn for what they've done to our ancestors. The Hispanics and the Native Americans as well. We're not sweet talking this thing. We're not sugarcoating this thing. Alright? We're not committing treason against Israel, man.
Right.
If my tongue forget Jerusalem, man, cut off my hands. Both of them. He says my right hand, innit? Oh yeah, I'll cut off both of my hands if I get Yasha Allah, man. Become like that guy that had to get the knives and sellotape it to the stubs. Some Assassin's Creed movements, man. You know what I mean? Get some knives. I remember Yasha Allah again, man. Man talking sign language with the knives. That's the sign language to say I'm with Israel. Sharpening up. Alright? You got a piece of it, yeah? Bring it out.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 15 verse 13.
We'll go 39 again, there's more on that.
Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall be an inhabitant, but shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that is gone, that goeth by Babylon, shall be astonished and hiss at her plague. Put yourself in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow and shoot at her, spare no arrow, for she has sinned against Yahweh. Shout out against her round about. She has given her hand, and her foundations are fallen, and her walls are thrown down.
And her what?
And her walls are thrown down.
Yeah, man, all of them, man. The whole of Babylon. And they're Caucasians, man. They're a part of Babylon, man. They're a part of the same system that had the oppression round about Israel, man. Assembling against us, man.
Oh yeah, don't
Come on, you heard a couple of scriptures from the Hebrew Israelites about Revelations and try to smooth in. No, we don't need you guys, man. You guys are Gog. You guys are Meshach, innit? That's the Moscow. Meshach means Moscow in the translation. So the old name Meshach, translated today, is Moscow, or yeah, Moscow, whatever they. I don't know how they say it. You get it, right?
This is Ezekiel 39 and verse 14. And they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers that those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it. After the end of the 7 months shall they search.
Yeah, that's gonna happen, man. Searching, man. Burying people, man. Continual employment, man. You got a job forever. Oh no, for 1,000 years. For 1,000 years, man. Yeah, they're not forever, because they're done. You're gonna, remnant of you gonna be forgot about Esau. Like, oh, do you remember Esau? Nah, bro, who's Esau, bro? And that's the Edomites among the, because remember, they're Japhetic nations, isn't it? Russia are not the same. Not all of Russia are Edomites. They're Japhetic nations. So the Edomites among them, don't get it twisted. You get, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't get it twisted. Esau has gone and laid down with everybody, and now they've become pale and wasted away and spoiled. See, look at Ishmael. Look at the Arabs. Look at the Moabites. The Japhet. Look at them, man. Esau's done a number on them. Look at us, man. Esau's done. Look at the Native Americans and Seminole Indians. Look at us, man. Esau's done a number, man. So yeah, we got to hold fast, man. And let's get Daniel 7:18, 2nd Ezra 16. Psalms, yeah.
This is the book of Psalms 132 verse 11. Yahweh has sworn in truth unto David. He will not turn from it.
And he's made a promise to David, and he's going to uphold it. If it comes out of his mouth, it shall surely come to pass.
Of the fruit of thy body will I set upon thy throne. If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them, their children also shall sit upon thy throne forevermore.
And that's what's happening by Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Bring it out, King.
Book of Daniel, verse 7 and 18.
Cry out.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever and ever and ever, even and forever.
Yeah, that was a lot. At least that there was evers there, man. Remember, like you don't add or take away from the word, but bro, we can add a couple evers there, man. Forever, ever, 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 ever. You didn't have to say that many evers, but that's alliterating. He wanted to say a lot more evers. That is what the Most High requires for the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans. They're going to take this wicked place and own it forever. And the other nations will be slaves to the Negroes and Hispanics.
That's right.
They will be slaves. Because we read it in Ezekiel 37. He's going to build the two sticks, Ephraim and Judah, put them together, and they shall be one. Can't.
Second Ezra 16 and verse 66. What will ye do, or how will ye hide your sins before power and his angels? Behold, power himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall power lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble.
Alright, that's what we would like, to be delivered from troubles, man. Come up from iniquities and stay in truth, in sincerity, man. And humble ourselves and ask for forgiveness and repent. Can't. I like that scripture, man. That one there is powerful, man. Delivered from trouble, man. Because some people think they're just going to get out of it without prayer and without fasting, without loving their brother, without staying away from the heathens, man. Oh, you know how much times I see Jake, lovey-dovey, and I'm like, they say, you're racist. I said, psh, I know I am, man. I'm prejudiced. I know. I am. Whatever you want to call it, against them, wicked or evil or hateful, against them, yeah, that's what you want to call it. That's what I am, man. I'm going to stay proud doing it. That's my faith. My faith is I stay away from the wicked, man. The ones that have persecuted our ancestors, man. That's the belief of the scripture, man. Daniel knew about Babylon. Samson should have knew about Delilah. But he had to find out the hard way, man. And look, on that he has to smirk and smile because he knows.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 8. And then followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen.
Babylon what?
Babylon is fallen.
Yeah, man, the Caucasians are going down, man. So there's no holding on to them, trying to breed them up and lift them up, man. Babylon is done. I don't know what this time, what's his name? Charlie or whatever. What's his name? Charlie. What's his name? King, what's his name now?
Charles.
Is it Charles? Yeah. I know, Chaplin. Mr. Charlie Chaplin, man. The Duke. I don't know what he thinks, man. This is done, you know, you got it too late, man. You know when you got a new game and the battery died? Damn. Just run out, bro. There's no batteries there in the ticker. The game's done. Alright, read that, bro.
Babylon is fallen. Is fallen, that great city, because she made old nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
And on that, we're going to close out. We're going to give all honor, glory, praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Baharakah, Kadash, Kwam Yeshua, Kwam Yeshua, Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushai. I man of Allah. Khan.